Hi, my name's Adam Keogh, and I began the Keogh Prints YouTube channel in 2024. I recently quit my full-time job to pursue a part-time position working with Jordan here at the 3D print stop and do some part-time work on Keogh Prints. I'm like full-time a part-time YouTuber instead of having a day job. Does that make sense? Oh. Also, stay there. Yeah. You like that? Come on, Kiesel. Come on right up here. Hello, yes. So this is going to be a big leap for me and my family, but I'm so stoked to finally be working on something that's important to me and that's helpful to other people. Hey, Kiesel, come here. Ultimately, this is something that's going to lead to more professional and personal growth too. But since not all of you know who I am, I've built something of a resume so I can answer some questions for you guys. Of course, if there's anything else you'd like to know, go ahead and throw it in the comments of this video and I'll do my best to get back to you. But let's begin. So up until last week, I worked full-time as a parts specialist at a semi-trailer dealership. So basically that means trucker dudes would come to me when their trailer was broken and they'd get the parts from me. Before that, I was a mobile service technician and a lube tech at a service center. And before that, I was washing box trucks at a commercial division of a rental truck place. Because when you need that money, you don't say no to work. I actually go deeper in my work experience on my channel in a video that I just posted there, so if you're interested for some reason, you can go check that out. It's not the most interesting video I've ever made, but it's up there. Now I know you're thinking it. Keogh, what qualifications could you possibly have for working at the print stop? You just talk nonsense on the internet. You're right. I agree. Hopefully Jordan can whip me into shape a little bit. So in reality, the past several years of 3D printing have conveniently introduced me to a lot of the skills that I'm going to be using working at the store. For example, CAD work is a pretty common thing on my channel as well. That's something that happens at the print stop, so we're good to go there. And why don't you use our link for Shaper 3D that we have in the description if you want to get into CAD modeling, because that's a great program to start with. Also, if Shaper 3D likes us because we direct enough people to that link, maybe they'll pay Jordan to keep me around. I don't know. I've also had the opportunity recently to practice 3D scanning a bit more, and that's something that happens here. Of course, printer repair is something that comes with owning a 3D printer, so I've got some experience with that. That's probably going to help. All this to say, I'm looking forward to using some of the skills that I've been working on to help Jordan grow the 3D print stop. And we're bringing you guys along for the ride. But the thing that linked me and Jordan together in the first place was actually like the YouTube content creation angle. Like all of you, I've been following his daily shorts for quite a while now. And when he began making long-form content, I knew I had to go to the store and introduce myself. So I went in, we talked YouTube stuff for a while, and even though making these videos kind of seems like I'm just some doofus talking about whatever printing stuff I woke up thinking about that day, the fact is there's a lot of planning and strategy that goes into these videos. And since Jordan's a consistent content creator as well, I feel like it's going to be mutually beneficial having the two of us working together on the content end of things as well. So that's all good, but let's talk about the professional experience that I'm bringing to working at the store. Queso, come here. We're almost done. Okay. I was trying to be more bummed out about my last job because it wasn't super fulfilling, but if you find yourself in this position, I'd encourage you to do the thing that I found myself doing, which was trying to find the silver lining. Like, that place didn't get me closer to my goals or anything like that, but for my situation, there were actually a lot of skills that I was cultivating working there that are going to benefit me moving forward at the store. For example, simple warehousing and inventory management. I've stacked my fair share of boxes and I've organized some shelves before. But thinking about the data side of it and tracking dead stock and then like annual sales numbers and things like that, these are skills that I never would have cultivated otherwise if I hadn't worked at this job that objectively wasn't a great job. I just needed to allow myself to identify the good things that came out of a situation that wasn't super great. You like that? So beyond all of that, these positions I've been in the past have also been sales forward. So there's a degree of marketing practice that I've been engaging in for quite a while. And that's also going to help grow the store. And that's about the size of it, I think. I'm sure I could go on for hours talking about how excited I am to be making this move. And you know what? I would encourage you, if you're in a similar position where you feel like you could be making a better move for your life if you just did it, that you should do it. Take the step, do the work, make the move. We're not getting any younger, friends. You've got no reason to spend your life unhappy. Isn't that right, Queso? Who's a good cheese dog? So do something you enjoy. make sure it benefits the people around you, and create something that'll positively impact your community. Literally, if you're doing those things, you can't go wrong. That's just science. Shoot me some questions in the comments of this video if you want to learn more about me. Of course, you can check out my channel, Keo Prints. And as always, if you need anything 3D printed, any filament or supplies for your 3D printers, come check us out at the 3D Print Stop in Bellevue, Nebraska. I'll see you soon.